Hi everybody, welcome back to musicmoose.org. Before we get into the 8th of January, let me just give you the G major scale using the Keith style. One way we can play that scale in the Keith style, just so you can get a little feel of how we're going to approach this fiddle tune. And let's start on the 3rd string with the index finger of our right hand open. And now let's pick the 4th string just behind the 7th fret with our ring finger, and pick that with the thumb. So we have this. Okay. Now let's come up and pick the 2nd string open with our index finger. So here's the first 3 notes of the scale. Do, re, mi. Alright, now let's come up and pick the 3rd string with our thumb, and let's fret the 3rd string just behind the 5th fret with our middle finger of our left hand. So here's the first 4 notes of the G major scale played in the style of Bill Keith. Now let's pick the 1st string with the middle finger of our right hand. 1st string open. Do, re, mi, fa, so. And you can hear and feel for yourself the motion of the right hand, how it's got that alternating roll within that, within the half of that scale. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Okay, now we're going to pick the 2nd string. We're going to fret the 2nd string just behind the 5th fret with our middle finger of our left hand, and pick that with the index of our right hand. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la. Now we're going to pick the 1st string with the middle finger of our right hand, and we're going to fret the 1st string just behind the 4th fret with the index finger of our left hand. And we're also going to let's leave our middle finger as well on the fretboard when we finger that 1st string. So we have this so far. And now let's come up and pick the 5th string now with our thumb, and that brings us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, do. Okay, so there is the G major scale picked in the style of Bill Keith. One of the ways to approach on that scale. Again, you can call it melodic style if you want. I'm going to keep referring to the Keith style, Keith Thompson style. And so you can see, even playing that style like we did, we're alternating between the 5 strings. Okay, so we can associate that as well with the alternating pattern in the Scruggs style. Okay, and when we take this scale higher, again, we just played 1 octave. We can take this scale up the neck in many different ways, but again, when we start going up the neck, taking it up maybe another octave, we're still going to be using forward, backward rolls just to hit the notes in different spots on the banjo's fingerboard. How much time we got, Joe? We got enough to... okay, let's get into the 8th of January now. Using this Bill Keith style, and let's look we're going to be playing this mostly up the neck, okay, up around the 10th fret. Let's just look at the finger positions we're going to be using, okay. And the first finger position we're going to be using, we're going to fret the second string just behind the 10th fret with our middle finger, okay. And also we're going to fret the first string just behind the 9th fret with our index finger. So there's one position that we're going to be using, okay. Now the next position within the scales we're going to be using, all we're going to do is we're going to drop our index finger down to the 3rd string fretted just behind the 9th fret, and we're going to leave our middle finger fretted where it is on the 2nd fret. So again, we have this, and we have this. And also we're going to do a little fretting just so you can get your fingers used to where they're going to be going. We're also going to be fretting the 3rd string with the ring finger of our left hand just behind the 11th fret on the 3rd string. So we have this, we have this, we have this, and also we're going to have this for the first section. All I did there was fret the 3rd string just behind the 9th fret, and the index is going to fret 2nd string just behind the 8th fret. So we have this, just so you can get your fingers comfortable up the neck when we start to pick out the 8th of January. So we'll get into picking out the first section in the next segment, everybody. So we'll see you next time right here.